All right, here's how you do lesson 9.01 independent practice. Here we're going to talk about sample space. We're going to start talking about probability. And the sample space is the list of all possible results when you do something. So in this case, what I'm doing here, I'm going to spin this spinner that has three colors, and then I'm going to pick a card, okay, a number card. So what we're going to do, here's what we're going to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to list all the possible results that I could get if I do that. Okay, so let's say I start picking light green. Okay, so I got light green first. And then I pick a card. So I could pick light green with 2, light green with 4, light green with 5, light green with 6, light green with 7, light green with 9. See, those are all my possible results if I got light green first and then I pick a number. Then I'm going to do the same thing for the next color. So let's say I have yellow. So I'm going to pick, let's say I got yellow. So yellow with 2, yellow with 4, yellow with 5, yellow with 6, yellow with 7, and yellow with 9. I have one more color to go, which is the pink. So let's say I got the pink, and then I pick a card. That could be pink with 2, pink with 4, pink with 5, pink with 6, pink with 7, and pink with 9. Okay, and this is all my sample space. Now, when you write the answers of this, make sure you put it in the format they ask you to do, which is use a parentheses separated by a comma. So in other words, it's like I will put a parenthesis here. Let me show you. And then every of these results, I'm going to separate it with a comma. Okay. And then I'm going to end my list with a parenthesis, closing parenthesis. Okay, so that's how you will write the answer. All right, let's go to the next one. All right, here's problem number, I'm going to do number 3 and then I go back to number 2. So here's number 3. All right, in this problem, we have a spinner. We're going to spin it twice. Okay. So let's say I'm going to start with red. Okay, let's say I will start with red. So the first time I spin, I got red. The second time I spin, I can get another red. Or again, remember, I started with red. Okay, and then the second time I got orange. The first time I got red, but the second time I could have green. The next time, or I should say, you started with red, but then you got blue. See, this is all the possibilities. If your your first spin was red, then you get red again, orange, green, or blue. Okay. Now we're going to the next one. Let's say I got orange. Okay. So I have orange, and then I get orange again, or green, orange with green, or orange with blue, or orange with red. See, these are all my possibilities. If my first spin was orange, and my second spin was any of those 4 colors. Let's say I go with green now, okay? So I start with green. I could get green again, or green with blue, or green with red, or green with orange. And finally, let's say your first spin was blue. So you can have blue with blue. So the second time was blue, or blue with red, or the blue with orange, or the blue with green. See, these are all my possibilities of spinning this spinner twice. And remember, after you have your list, make sure you write it between parentheses, and each possible result, okay, is separated by a comma. All right, let's go do number 2 now. All right, here's problem number 2. Now here they didn't give us a picture of what we're doing, so we're gonna have to do it ourselves, okay? So here you're gonna roll a 6-sided dice. Okay, so we have a dice, And I don't know, you have play games, board games using dice, but the dice has the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, those are the numbers. And then when you flip a coin, the coin has heads or tail. Okay, so basically you're gonna throw the dice. You want to see what number you get, and then you're gonna flip the coin to see which side of the coin you get. So let's say we started with 1. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 with head. See, because I threw the dice, I got 1, and then I flipped the coin. I can get 1 with head, or I can get 1 with tail. See? Now, let's say it's not 1 that I got the first time. Let's say now it's 2. So same thing, I'm gonna have 2. I flip the coin, I could get head, or I could get tail. Let's go to the next color, the next number, I should say, 3. All right. Let's say you threw the dice and you got 3. So 3, and then you flip the coin, you can get 3 with head or 3 with tail. All right. Then we try again. The next thing we're going to try. So the next number, 4. I could get 4. Oops, I don't want to do that. 4 with head or 4 with tail. See, and let's say instead of 4 is 5, it will be 5 with head and 5 with tail. And finally, the last number in the dice is 6. You could, let's say you threw the dice, you got 6. You can get 6 with head because you flipped the coin after, or 6 with tail. See, these are all my possibilities. All right, and this is how you do sample space. All right, I hope this helps.